baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans, and this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway and getting to start. Aaron Nola, lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next offering is down low. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Liner, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and this is a guy that, from an early age in the big leagues was kind of looked at as the ace of that ball club. A lot of weight on his shoulders, but adding Zach Wheeler was a big plus. Gave him a couple of big arms at the front of that starting rotation.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. One left for Toronto, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, right field. Guerrero pulls it down, and there's one down.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Kicks and fires. Down the left field line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now here is Harper. And now 2 balls and a strike. And it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Ripped to third. Zips it across, and Castellanos is out. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt, who grew up in Texas, played his college ball at the University of Texas, and then went on to win World Series with the Giants in 2012 and 2014. They called him the captain for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I remember Bruce Bochy talking about Brandon Belt when he was just coming up to the big leagues and said he was a left-handed Buster Posey.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Real Muto puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the left fielder,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015, and then in 2022. 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. The pitch. And downstairs.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power. And even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now it's Alec Bohm. And here it comes.
Ball that time.
That one missed. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Kiermaier now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and they count 1-2. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base paths, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. That misses the zone. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
You got a full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
That hits the dirt. Yeah, that's ball 2. Good eye right there. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waiting to hit for Toronto. The wide to kick the pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Nola throw to first. And he's back standing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Singy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Dalton Varsho on deck for the Blue Jays. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
In the air, left field. Merrifield makes the grab. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman,
Edmundo Sosa will hit next. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And the next pitch is way outside.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
At the belt and fires. He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the lineup flips over. This is Bryson Stott, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dalton Varsho. And the righty deals.
Well, these Blue Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure them out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. And a 1-2. And now 2-2. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell. The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. That one missing inside.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Righty delivers. Hard hit, right side. Stott over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's a speed threat, Trey Turner.
Shortstop.
The 2-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Harper now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Comes a 2-2. On the ground right side, Espinal. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First time up, he grounded to third. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Kirk moving under it. Oh, he brought it back. Phillies down in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back, and now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The pitch. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
He's under it. And there's one down. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He's got it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Chris, Kyle Schwarber, a guy with prodigious power. He's made a couple all-star teams, won a Silver Slugger, an Ohio kid who played his college ball at Indiana. He's one of the better power hitters in the sport. Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A special player and a special just human being. And for many years, you and I, being around the Cubs, could understand quickly after we met Schwarber why Jed Hoyer and Theo Epstein seemed like they would never part ways with him.
Up next
and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And he deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. On to Belt, that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got it by him for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. And the count 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Nola throw to first. Varsho dives back in safely. Falling behind 2-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Craig Kimbrell is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Alvarado getting cranked up as well. 2-1 now. And a swing and a miss. To third. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Now back, the first baseman.
And here is Brandon Bell. 2 outs. And it is 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Varsho over at second. Chapman at first. 2 out of the inning. Kicks and deals. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, number 56.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
That's the 3rd out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And a pitch. And that's outside.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa struck out looking at his first at bat. Kicks and fires. And it goes just foul. And here it comes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-2. Tapped softly on the ground. Espinal in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
And the batter now, Bryson Stott.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Runner leads away at second. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 2. Next pitch is inside. 3 balls and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Turner awaiting a 3-1. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 7th inning coming up. Blue Jays 2 and the Phillies nothing.
You're so electric, baby. Don't know how I let you take me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You're so electric, baby.
Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. Kiermaier having a lot more success on the road this season. Now moves to first. Merrifield dives back in. That one in for a strike. 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch misses, and it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Right-handed reliever. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Marsh tracks it down for the out.
The batter, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
And now here is Santiago Espinal. Merrifield leads off first with one away. Check on the runner. Merrifield dives back in.
Runner.
Merrifield on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses, and the count's full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
The 2-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. Over to stop for one. And that's two.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
1-1 now. And that one a little bit high. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Tim Meza, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Pearson getting loose as well. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Kiermaier makes the grab, one away.
The right fielder, number 8.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Castellanos. Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. And he walked him.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And now it is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Next pitch downstairs, 2-1. The tying run at the plate. That's a little bit low.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the pitch. Out to short. They get the force, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Inside, ball 3.
That's inside. And now 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard, Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Guerrero gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, 1 for 3. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Mesa. He's been so good against lefties.
Mesa.
And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
And that's ball 4.
Up next is Philadelphia.
Edmundo Sosa now at the plate.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing. These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Line drive, caught. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Here's a 1-1. Outside.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a 2-1 on the way. There's a strike. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jordan Romano up and loosening in the pen. Runners at first and second with one gone. Popped in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Nate Pearson.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Trey Turner now, known for his late inning heroics. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swings through that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Got him looking. Inning over. Phillies leave a couple, and they're down 2-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Good eye in that spot.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The kick, the 3-2. Right side, hard hit. In time to Bone. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. And now 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Way high.
1 strike.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And now Kevin Kiermaier. Throw to first. Merrifield gets back easily. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Checks over to first, back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Just with 2 down to the inning. And a weak ground ball to the left side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jordan Romano.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Foul ball. Now all even up. And that's outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the righty deals. Absolutely frozen with the backdoor slider for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Strike 2.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Towards first, Espinal. The throw to first, and Castellanos is out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder,
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 2-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
JT Realmuto steps in. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long